there were some weird things around people who have the Office Pro Plus subscription. They 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 couldn't get the bits yesterday, which we didn't realize because people kept pinging us all day saying, "Why can't I get the bits? I should be able to get them." It turns out if your administrator marks you as being on the current branch, you know, all those branches just like they have with Windows 10, you can get them. But if you're on the current branch for business, you have to wait for the automatic update. So there are all these different, like, if you're on certain plans, you could get it yesterday. Some people could, some couldn't. Some people were getting them, but then having some issues around OneDrive. And
so I'm on Office 365 Home, and I see they're saying, get the new Office, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so you can get them, right?
Yeah.
You can get it.
Yeah.
And this is by going to office.live.com or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yes, it's a new version. It's what you get now when you install. But if you already have it on your computer, it won't update. You know, today it will update at some time in the next month or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can't force it. I can't like just say, hey.
Well, you can. No, you can install. You can just use this and install it.
Yeah. Should I uninstall and deactivate the previous version, or just?
So the deactivation doesn't matter that much because you can do it from the web at any time.
And you probably don't want to do it. There's no reason to do that.
Yeah, there's no reason not. You know, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, it's the same computer, so actually it wouldn't change the activation. So you don't have to worry about that. The deal is whether or not you have to uninstall the previous version, which I'm sure it will prompt you. I'm not sure on the Mac how that works.
All right.
This is the one area of life with Microsoft where activation, deactivation is completely painless. Completely painless. There's no problems here. If you install it on your PC or Mac and then go back to the web later, you can deactivate it or not. You can do it however you want. There's no problems. There's no limit per times you can do it. There's no chance that, you know, it will say, sorry, you've already deactivated too many this month or whatever. You don't have to worry about that stuff.
Good. I'm going to go install it right now.
Yeah. So what happened yesterday was Microsoft made the bits available to Windows users. So Mac users actually got them before the Windows users.
Oh, okay.
And like Paul said, so far on the Mac, you were only able to get the bits if you had an Office 365 subscription for the Mac. But now, as of yesterday, if you have an Office 365 subscription for Windows or the Mac, you can get the bits. Okay. So that's what the significance was yesterday.
Should we?
Yes.
You know,
is there a difference?
This is an interesting release on Windows, especially because I'd say on the Mac, everybody's agreeing you should go get the new bits because it's been a long time.
Yeah. What is like 2011 or something for the last one?
Yeah. On Windows, the last release was 2013 of the Office apps. And what's new about this release is that Microsoft made a lot of tweaks around teamwork. So if you're somebody who uses Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Visio, all those apps in Teams, I would say you want the 2016 release. And if you don't, not as much of a rush, I'd say.
It's prettier.
It has some nice colors.
But just the functionality, you know, it's pretty hard at this point, I think, to really add anything significant to a word processor, to an Office.
Office 2016, strictly speaking, is not super different from 2013, especially for individuals. But Office 2016 is only part of a greater holistic kind of giant Office thing. And there's a lot of other Office things happening around it that are important. You know, Sway is available on Windows 10. The mobile apps are available on all of the platforms. If you have Office 365 commercial accounts or subscriptions, there are special tools up in the cloud that don't exist elsewhere, like Delve and Office Graph, and the new Planner app, which is a web app, Gig Jam, which is not out yet but is coming soon. I feel like I'm missing something. Possibly something else.
Planner?
You know, there's other stuff.
Yeah.
Planner. Yep.
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 Yeah. So you know, Paul. I think Paul was the one who said this to me, and it's a very good parallel to make. Office 2016 is like Windows 10. It's not all there yet. There's some things that are still to come. just like with Windows 10 when Microsoft started rolling it out. I wouldn't say it's unfinished, but I would just say what Microsoft is counting on is being able to keep pushing updates to customers with things that they didn't finish in time.